Okay, so here is my audience. Make sure that you guys will get in there. Can I see you? There's 1, 2, 3. Alright, good. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to watch a short video. I believe it's a short video. So I find it. There it is.
Video games are great. They have a long history as well. German-born TV engineer Ralph Baer designed the first video game for TV in 1967. This console eventually became known as the Brown Box and has only 12 games. Baer presents his Brown Box to Magnavox, and they begin production of the first commercial video game console, the Magnavox Odyssey, in 1972. Unfortunately, rumors spread that it only worked for Magnavox TVs, and it loses popularity. Frequently thought of as the original video game Pong by Atari, isn't released to sale for homes until 1975. Atari releases the multi-cartridge console in 1977 known as the Atari VCS or 2600. It becomes a huge hit with games such as Space Invaders, Breakout, Missile Command, and Combat. Mattel releases in television in 1980 and a console war ensues. Unfortunately, unlicensed games and new home systems lead to an industry crash in 1983 through 1984, and many gaming companies go bankrupt. Nintendo releases the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES, in the US in 1985. Retailers are skeptical at first, but strict license policies encourage high-quality game content, and the NES breaks sales records, becoming the best-selling console in video game history. Nintendo releases the Game Boy in 1989, with Tetris making it a big hit, and the first major handheld game console. Nintendo releases the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or the SNES, in 1991. With only the Sega Genesis as its leading competitor, the SNES soon becomes the top-selling 16-bit gaming system in the US by the mid-1990s. The Sony PlayStation comes to the scene in 1995, bringing the arrival of the 32-bit era. Using CD-ROM technology, the price of games drops from cartridge-based games. However, memory cards were needed to save games. Nintendo 64, or the N64, is the final cartridge system released in 1996. The N64 competes with the PlayStation with faster load times and games that can be saved on the cartridge. Sony releases the PlayStation 2, or the PS2, in 2000, and is the first 128-bit system. With backwards compatibility, built-in DVD player, and the ability to play over the web, the PS2 marks a rise in console popularity. Microsoft makes its first appearance to the console world with the release of the Xbox in 2001. With vast computer experience, Microsoft was able to give the Xbox greater performance compared to other 128-bit consoles. Who knows what the future holds? Consoles continue to become faster and better, while handhelds become more nimble and develop better and better graphics.
Yeah, just had to get out of that. Okay, so video games are an industry that many don't appreciate. They actually struggled and nearly went the way of the dinosaur, which is why it's there. However, they bounced back and now are stronger than ever, making their way into more hearts than just little boys. They are now incorporated into television as well. And by utilizing the web, you can also play with your friends across the street or across the globe. Today I want to talk to you about the Xbox One. Microsoft has taken much of what the players have said and incorporated it into the development of this new system. They understand that players are tired of the reduced speed of their games whenever they play online, and so Microsoft rectified this by introducing dedicated servers. So now you won't be sharing with an unknown amount of players, you'll be sharing just between you and your friends. Gamers were also tired of preteens logging on and using newfound words over and over again, thinking they were cool. Most of the gamers only found this annoying. So to solve this, Microsoft initiated a reputation system. Anytime a player gets muted or kicked, their reputation goes down. And if you lose too much reputation, you actually get teamed up with more unscrupulous players than those that actually want to have a good time. Microsoft wanted to appeal to more than just gamers, so they incorporated into the Xbox One the ability to play TV, listen to music, and search the web on top of playing video games. They also introduced a feature called Snap, which allows you to do two things at once. And so what you could do is you could watch TV while Skyping with your best friend or something, and you could watch the big game and be right there with them even though you're not in the same living room. The controller for the Xbox One was upgraded, and it has more sensitive thumbsticks, and it's adapted better to fit your hand. The Xbox One comes with the Kinect 2.0, and this updated camera will allow you to be the controller. Now, it is more sensitive with an active infrared camera to allow for better precision, and it incorporates Microsoft's time-of-flight technology, which allows them to take into account the amount of lag it takes for the camera to record you and then get the information back to the game. So there's less delay. The Kinect also has a built-in noise isolating microphone, so you'll be able to speak more naturally. You won't have to worry about stressing your articulation or raising your voice. It will be able to pick that noise up even with ambient noise in the room. So that's right, you can talk to the Kinect and tell your Xbox what to do. This was a feature with the first Kinect, but there were many problems as you had to stress articulation and increase the volume of your voice in order to give proper commands. But you can use these features when choosing a TV show or movie when you stream. The Xbox One also has a built-in Blu-ray feature and a 500 gigabyte hard drive and also a better 8-core central processing unit so that you can save movies or games and be able to play them much faster. It can also analyze data much quicker, and it can also do so much more. So the gaming world is going to continue to be improved upon and will eventually become the leading means for watching your TV and your favorite movies. So why not get ahead of the curve now and go ahead and see about getting an Xbox One. Did I mention it's only around $500? Thank you. Again, there's my audience. Wave, everybody. All right.